You see that? Don't worry about that. Don't look at that. Look here. If you subscribe to the channel, you can see it when it's done. Not long ago, I put out this video that's up here. In a nutshell, it gives some reasons why I ended up getting the NIKKOR 35mm f mount in 2024. In that video, I explained that I had been had by KEH, found a wicked good deal on a camera. And that camera is in this box. KEH was doing a little Black Friday thing. Well, it wasn't really like on Black Friday. It was leading up to Black Friday. I remember when Black Friday was Black Friday. Now it's just like deals for the entire month of November. It used to be Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I think the next step is just like Black Year. Gotta give him credit for the packaging. This is not a Nikon Z9. This is not a Nikon D5. This is a Nikon F5. You could tell because there ain't no digital screen on the back. But why this and not the F6? Well, I love the form factor of my Nikon Z9 very, very much. And this is kind of the same deal, although the grip is not nearly as good as the Nikon Z9. But I am primarily a portrait guy, and, you know, I got the little button up here to do portraits. By the way, this thing is in insane condition. It is in such good condition. Like, I can't even believe it. This thing was under $400. Now, something interesting about the F5, the Nikon did come out with the F6, and you can still get those. They're still quite a bit more expensive, but many people felt that the F5 was a more professional camera. I just can't believe in how good a shape this is in. I mean, it is so clean. So I actually didn't know a ton about the F5 as far as like how it functions. I know it's like, you know, like eight frames per second or whatever, you know, and at the time, wow, we're so used to like 20 frames a second and 30 frames a second now. But you have to think, this is back in the film days. So this is basically like a roll of film in, you know, seconds. So I do want to kind of just like go through and, you know, feel out some of the buttons. And so what I've noticed is that just about everything has a lock button, which is kind of annoying, but like to change it from like single to continuous, there's a lock button on top, and it goes from S to CL to CH to CS, and then this right here, that's got a lock button. And then even to turn it on, there is a lock button, and to turn it off, you have to push that lock button. You can change the metering mode from like spot metering to like matrix, and that has a lock button. The diopter, of course, is just like a push-pull. We have a little flip down over here. ISO, bracketing, and looks like flash options. And we got some other buttons as well. I got to figure out what all this does. Like I said, I always thought it would be cool to have an F5. Ever since I got the Z9 and found out that I was indeed like a unibody type guy, I always thought it would be cool to have one. But, you know, I wasn't going to pay like a whole lot of money for one just because I don't shoot like a ton of film. But, you know, it's almost Christmas time, and I don't really need anything else right now. And this is going to be like a ton of fun to shoot with, and I'm going to enjoy shooting it because I enjoy just holding the Z9. I do wish this grip was a lot deeper. It's very reminiscent of the Z9 and, you know, the D5 and 6 and all that good stuff. This takes 8 AA batteries, and I didn't come unprepared. I got some of that bunny action going on right now. I've been had. No fucking way. There's only 3 in there too. I got these like a long time ago for Christmas. I got like a huge like collection of batteries and like a battery daddy carrier thing. And this is 2 boxes that had only need 1, but that was 2 boxes that had 3 instead of 4 batteries in them. And it lights up. We're partying like it's 1996 over here. Something cool about the Nikon F5 is that it will actually work completely with G-series lenses. Ah, cool. It's focusing. Wow. That optical viewfinder, you know, I'm so used to EVFs that I've kind of grown accustomed to what like EVFs look like. But this OVF is very clear and very like sharp. Very, very cool. There's absolutely no way you're going to be able to see in there, but I'll try to take some pictures. That way you can see what it looks like in there. And the illuminated information bar in there, that's kind of funky because as you tilt the lens like it, you kind of lose sight of it. It gets thinner. It is currently an aperture priority. That just won't do. Yeah, we want that dude in manual. That is such a satisfying sound. Oh, I love it. Let's get this thing in like high speed mode here. We have an AF on button. I love that. Super cool. I absolutely love that sound. You basically have all the cool stuff that you want. Like you have a built-in meter that seems to be working really well. You got like kind of unique confirmations on your focus. It lights, there's like a green dot up top and a red dot that tells you if it's like not in focus. So like when you're manual focusing, I'm not even 100% sure what the focus modes are. So right now it is in continuous. But anyway, so cool. One of the last like great like Nikon film cameras. The F6, I mean, totally great. It had, you know, the latest and greatest for that time, but people still felt that this one felt like a more professional camera to them. And I agree, like it feels, it's a heavy like monster, you know, it's beefy, it's bulky, and I just can't believe how good a condition this thing is in. In the comments, let me know if you've ever shot or owned a Nikon F5. Maybe you still own one. Maybe you still shoot it. For now, I can't wait to get out and actually put like a roll of film or 2 or 10 through this thing with a little shallow depth of field photography. That's why I got this lens, little portraits, some scenic portraits. I just hope I don't end up with like an entire line of screw drive D series lenses because I love those so much. And Lord, I just don't have room for any of them. We're going to end this video real old school, like before I had a catchphrase and like how I used to end my lens reviews. I'm Z Wade, the Z Wade, and Z Wade Photo. Stay sharp, YouTube.